What have I learned during this pandemic, during this lockdown time? Well, I thought I might talk about how I might have learnt further reverence or respect for nature. I thought I might talk about how I've learned to listen to birdsong and identify some of the birds in it, or look at the leaves on the trees coming into bud, or perhaps the value of silence, or of reducing the busyness of life to its essentials. And I have learned some of those things. But actually, what I realised when I thought about this, what I've learned most of all, is how much I missed human connection and human touch. I've always thought of myself as a rather private, perhaps almost introverted person. But absence makes the heart grow fonder, they say, and I'm really feeling that absence of human connection. Of having dinner with friends, of seeing extended family, of casual chats on the street, of pints in pubs. We've had of necessity to move into the online space, virtual meetings, virtual meetups, virtual worship. Necessity has become the mother of invention for most of us. There's no doubt that meeting in this way saves time, saves money, saves carbon emissions. But we also remember and we remind ourselves that this is not the way things ought to be, and that in the end the virtual is no substitute for the real. Meeting up in the flesh, shaking hands, even hugs. Going out for food and drink, all the senses are involved. Sights, sounds, smells, taste of food and drink, and touch, the feel of a handshake, the feel of a glass, of cutlery, of plates. And church too finds that although the virtual has its uses, it's no substitute for the real. And church at its best ought also to engage all our senses. At the heart of the Christian faith is incarnation. Christ becomes carnal, flesh of our flesh, bone of our bone. God becomes one of us and is present with us. Think of those visceral moments in the New Testament where Jesus encounters people like the woman who's had hemorrhaging for years, and how she comes up craving that human touch. That's why words, virtual images and online services, no matter how professional we might think we are, and other representations, won't really do. We too have to be present with one another. Perhaps our enforced absence can make us really appreciate how much the presence really matters.